Thank you for joining us on today's edition of the program Platform. And Platform will be talking to a politician. A Nigerian politician's life could be discussed as one with a card with nine lives, because from the primaries to the elections, after elections, if you happen to win, also you have to cross stages in tribunals, and until the final tribunal, that you are not sure whether you have been elected or not if you have a case at the tribunal. That is the life of a politician in Nigeria. And some people want to be politicians, and some people may be scared. But it's all good to represent your people. You throw your heart into the ring. If you have the chance, you go give a good account of yourself. My name is Yakubu Tadi. Today we have a politician, and we'll be talking to him about what he's been able to do so far in representing his people, and also looking at how, whether politics is murky waters, as some people call it, or it's actually a good thing for people to go into. And we have here Honorable SANI Golden. It's a Golden that I know more than your surname. I'm not sure more people know the Golden more than your surname.
That's the popular name.
Okay.
Yes.
So how did it come? It's a member of the Plateau State House of Assembly, by the way, representing MANGU North constituency. How did it come about the name Golden?
I came about Golden as when you heard about Golden, it's period Golden fertilizer.
Okay.
I'm a businessman. I'm an agro dealer, supply fertilizer and chemicals,
Okay.
and I'm the major dealer of Golden fertilizer.
Oh,
That where I got that name.
so people started calling you Golden
Golden.
because of Golden
Yes,
fertilizer, and it remained with
You
you.
remember with me?
So are you Golden?
I'm Golden because even my campaign logo,
Yes.
you see Golden mandate.
Okay.
The mandate is
Yeah.
Golden.
Gold is something precious.
Yes.
It's something people
Yes.
value.
Yes.
It's everything people want to get.
Yes.
So do you also represent those values of gold?
I reflect even in my even the boats I got, it's a golden one. Yes.
We'll get to that.
Yes.
Okay, tell us when and where you were born and your early education.
Okay. First of all, I bear Sani Abubakar Shilak, popularly known as Goldie. I was born in Mangu, Lao government, in the 27 April 1983. And I started my primary school in MRM Islamic Primary School. So from 1989 to 1996. From there, I proceed to MSS, that is Mango Secondary School, Mango, where I obtained my own SSC certificate in 2001. And after then, I am Polytechnic around 2006 and 2007, where I obtained my diploma in public administration. From there, I joined business because I'm passionate about business. I continued with my business activities until after 2015 or 2016, where I got admission in Bauchi State University, where I obtained my first degree, which I just graduated early this year.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes, yesterday there was a ruling.
Yes.
And before that ruling, what was your state of mind?
So, yesterday we rejoiced, we celebrated the judgment in the tribunal yesterday. But actually, what I said yesterday, I dedicate this victory to the Mongolian constituency, because if you look at the massive votes I got after the election, you know the victory is for the people. Because this is the first in history that Mongolian has witnessed a representative who won election with a margin of almost 15,000
50,000.
15,000 votes.
15,000.
Whereby even my opponent that took me to court, he served 2 times in the House of Assembly, but I don't think he won in election this two tenure with more than 3,000 votes.
That's much.
Yes.
What's changed the narrative?
Actually, what changed the narrative is, I tell you, the mandate is golden because I'm a businessman and a philanthropy. I've been assisting people, and before I came into politics, I say I'm into politics to sacrifice to my people.
Sacrifices.
Yes.
At what point did you develop interest in politics? You know, most times Nigerian politicians will say, "My people call me," or "God called me. I want to answer." Which one? Did God call you, or did your people call you, or did you call yourself?
Actually, it's a God's call. If you look at it, whenever you are in life, you pray for a good thing to happen to you. And I'm into politics. This is my 20 years in politics.
20 years.
Yes, I joined politics in 2003.
Okay.
And I will be following it, learning much about politics, so that one day I will be having this kind of opportunity. And God has made it possible.
One would have thought maybe you go for councillorship first, for chairmanship first, or have you held any position in the local at the grassroots level?
Actually, like I told you, I was born up and grew up in the MANGU government, and I'm from Panya, precisely Washington Village. But all my life, I've been staying. I live in MANGU metropolitan, and in 2007, this is my first outing to contest for vie for a position. That is councillorship of MANGU 1, which is a popular ward in MANGU local government. And I went for the primaries. I lost. That is in 2007. After then, I think I decided to go back to my village because when I sat down, I think that you have to identify with your people.
Yeah.
And I'm from a village called Washna, from Panyam district. And all my life, I stay in Mangu. And I see no reason whereby I want to serve my people. If I truly want to serve my people, let me go back where God have met me to serve my people better. That's why I decided to go back to my ward, which is Panyam Central Ward.
Did you feel disappointed when you didn't win in Mangu Ward 1?
No, I did.
Did you feel a sense of rejection? Because that's where you do your business, and I'm sure by extension, you empower a lot of people there before your own people.
No, I didn't. Because I didn't even contest the election. I stepped down.
Okay.
For peace to reign.
But a godfather, I forced you to step
down.
No,
nobody has forced me.
Your own volition.
Party see it as if you look at if you can look at it that time, I'm not more than I think 20 years.
Okay.
Or 20 something years.
Okay.
I'm still young.
Okay.
And they advised me that I'm still young. Okay. The future is bright.
Okay.
I should give chance to my elder brother.
So how was your election to the Plateau State Assembly? I know there were primaries in your party. Yes. You also contested with the, at the general elections with candidates of other parties.
My primary is something to something that Plateau will like to hear about it, because I think I won. I'm the House of Assembly member that won with margin vote in the entire state, because 25 delegates voted for, cast their vote for us, and this is the first time after 1983 that a Magabul man attests this seat. This is the first time when democracy come in 1999.
But why is that so?
Actually, I would say the MANGU, that is the Panyam, and the Pushit, that's the MANGU. Yes. That's the Magabul axis. I would say we have just been marginalized by votes.
A number of votes.
Number of votes. Because in MANGU we have only 2 federal votes. We have by the FEM axis have 6 votes. And in any major election and in major political party, we are delegate with votes. Definitely, since most of our politicians were into baby politicians, look at it. Yes. Our politics, we cannot do without issue of religious sentiment, tribalism sentiment. And this is something that is taking us backward.
So how did you break that?
I break that because of my passion for philanthropy. People know who are they are voting. We have 25 votes, whereby in the Mungvul, that is the Magabul axis, only produced 6 votes out of the 25 votes in the last primary election, whereby the Fem axis have 19 votes. And Fem people are saying this is their seat, because since there is Magabul axis and Fem axis in Mongol government, and the Magabul man is always representing the Mongol South, they think that let the Fem man continue representing the Mongol East. And some of us say we don't think it's a tribal something. Since God have made us together as once in our own constituency, both the Magabul and the Fem, we think that let everyone have the privilege to represent. And our people have been, it's very difficult for them to get the ticket. But I want to tell you that I want to appreciate the Fem people and other tribes, non-speaking Fem, and the Mongol is entirely. Because out of the 25 delegates, I'm telling you, I won my election with 18 votes. And I contested with the Fem sons and daughters in that election.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now at the House of Assembly, you took your oath in June. Was it June 10? Around that time?
June 13.
June 13.
Yes.
Since you took your oath, how sacred do you see that mandate? And what have you been doing for your people?
Since when I took this oath, I think I have a responsibility to do. And I didn't take this mandate I take this mandate so serious, and it's not an easy thing to go. Because, like I tell you, the kind of vote I got in the general election, which I got over 24,000 votes. And my opponent, the incumbent member, I think has 9,000 plus. If you look at the votes I got, the people of Mongolia have spoken. And this is tax ahead of me. And I will not take that responsibility as a job. That's why I've been on and off doing, to see how I'll bring more dividend of democracy to my constituents.
Do you see that a heavy responsibility?
It's a heavy.
Or you see it as light?
Yes.
And if it's heavy, how heavy, and how do you hope to lighten the burden of your people? Because at the onset, or even before the government came in, there were these attacks concentrated on MANGU and so on and so forth. And I'm sure it added more to pressure of responsibility on your shoulders. What have you been doing to also help lighten that burden? I've seen wailings, I've seen people, children, women, who lost their comfort zones and means of livelihood.
It's a heavy responsibility. And the expectation from my people in the Mongol East constituency is so high, especially the youth. Because if you look at it, I'm a youth, and the youth voted me in, and they're expecting more and more from me, especially when they see I have done much and more to my people even before acquiring this position. Because as a businessman, I want to tell you that I have 25 staffs working under my own company as SA Volume Motor Service Limited. That is my business fee. And for people seeing me today as a member, they're expecting more. And unfortunately, after our inauguration, we have entered a kind of situation that we pray we will never witness this kind of terrible situation we find ourselves.
Amen.
And I want to use this opportunity to thank His Excellency, the Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manansi Mutfa, because of his intervention to see that this thing has stopped. Because if you can believe with me, this is the first time that a crisis just occurred in a particular place, especially Mongo precisely. And you will see the intervention of all the security chiefs in the country, whereby the IG of police is there,
The Chief of Army
the
Staff
Chief of Army is there, the Controller of Nigerian Civil Defense is there, just because of to see this thing has come to an end. And we thank God, serenity and good life has started to return back to the area.
You are a lawmaker.
Yes.
You are celebrating 100 days. The executive celebrate 100 days, but here is a lawmaker celebrating 100 days. Is there a need, or what justifies the celebration of 100 days in office?
I justify the celebration of 100 days because of the mandate given by me. Because if I earlier tell you that the vote that was given by me is first thing in the history of MANGU constituency. And I think it's necessary for me to tell them that the mandate was given to me is a sure mandate, and they will not regret it. And that's why I feel to celebrate it with them.
Yes, and it coincided with your victory also at the tribunal. So what can you put on paper or on table and say, in the 100 days, SANI Golden has done ABC for the people of his constituency?
In the 100 days, I think the first month I came into House of Assembly as a member to represent the good people of MANGU constituency. I think it's just two weeks to Salah celebration. And this is a fete of its kind, where the constituency received over 100 bags of fertilizer, rice for Salah celebration from me. Free rice donation to the constituency. And that distribution was distributed not based on a party, but irrespective of party and any differences. Because even the APC and the YPP received their own share of that rice. That's the first thing I did in the office. And the second thing I did is I used the little resources I got from business. And if you can remember, you talk about our IDPs that are facing challenges. I took my time to go and assess the damages in the entire constituency, whereby when I reached the IDPs, I met thousands of our women and small children that are living outside, struggling for what to eat. And I give a small support that very day. And I assure them that what I see, I cannot sleep. I'll do all what I can do from what God have given me, and even from my own business partners and other people that has hand of help. Come back and assist you. That's the promise I made for them. And immediately I left there, I didn't set up. I go places to see how I can assist my people. And what have blessed me with some cash, and I use it to bought 500 kg of rice, distribute to 600 women across the MANGU Northeast constituency, including clothes and other, I think, mosquito nets, which I thank your people, the PRTV, they are their life, and they cover all what's happened that very day. And I think later on, I observed that we are in hardship situation, whereby our people are farmers, and most of them, they didn't even farm because of the attacks and the crisis. And the small one they did, they are capable of having fertilizer. And as a businessman who, that's my field, I think I think it's very necessary to me to still help in that aspect, which I share 200 bags to our various chiefs in the entire constituency. I didn't forget, lastly, I organized a summer class for our younger generations, whereby from the beginning to the end, I sponsored the program, and I celebrated my 100 days with the small kids, whereby I give scholarship of 10,000 each to over 21,000 best students in that program.
21 or 21,000?
10,000 to 21 people.
Okay.
And that very day, I concluded with celebrating the 100 days with a football match.
Do you love football?
I love football. I'm a footballer before.
Which position did you play?
I play nine. I'm a striker.
In your entire playing career, how many goals have you scored?
It's many.
Okay. And, so we hope to see continuous football competition.
I'll continue. Yes. I organized a football match to celebrate my 100 days because of to bring my people together. Because I tell you, this constituency, people are taking it as a issue of sentiment or region differences. For someone like me that I emerge without religion sentiment or tribal sentiment, I think my purpose of coming is to unify the people, to bring the people together. And this is the first in history whereby I organize a football match between the Fem axis and the Magavul, that is the Moonful axis. And after the whole team, I donated 100,000 to each club that played that very day. And I promised that a program, a tournament, that's why you are asking, you hope that it will continue.
Yes.
That's why I want to assure you that this will continue.
Okay.
Because I assure them that we are going to have a tournament across the constituency, whereby each and every ward will participate. Okay. And at the end of the day, I want to pick the best of the players among the wards, and we end up with having one team as a golden mandate football club, which I promise to sponsor that team entirely throughout my tenure.
Okay, you know, this conversation, when you talk to a politician, time flies.
Yes.
But let me ask you this question. Would you tell your constituents and the viewer that, yes, you entered, you have been celebrated, 100 days looks good. Will you still be golden at the end of your tenure? Now people begin to say, "Oh, we can't access golden again. No? We don't see. He doesn't pick calls again. No? He doesn't do this." That's what happens with politicians.
My constituency, especially the Mongolian constituency, that everybody will say this is the first in history that a member was elected with a margin of vote. For me, I say that will not be the end. You will still celebrate that this is the best member so far in the history of Mongolian politics. And that's my mission and that's my vision.
Okay, Honorable SANI Golden, we want to thank you and we'll bring you again because you have mentioned so many things. And we'll talk to members of your constituency to find out what Honorable SANI Golden is saying. It reflects what he has done or not. And thank you for being here. And we wish you a successful tenure in the Plateau State House Assembly and for the good of Plateau people.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tadi. And I want to really appreciate you for this opportunity given to me to come to speak to my people. And I want to assure my people that we'll do our best to take MANGU Northeast to a greater height and the entire state. And my prayers is that the Almighty will restore peace back to Plateau State. And I pray to God to give wisdom to His Excellency to achieve his aim of taking Plateau in higher place better than we met it.
Yes, I can see you're wearing white and green. Yes. So that reflects the base and support.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes. Thank you very much. That's the much you can take. And next week we'll be here again with another interesting and exciting guest. Thank you for watching. See you next week.